If you're planning an event that requires the assistance of IT or facilities at the New Brunswick Community College, you're asked to complete the event planning form as soon as possible to help ensure that the proper accommodations can be met and to ensure that your event is a success. So to complete the event planning form, you're just going to go to servicedesk.nbcc.ca, and then if you're not already logged in the upper right hand corner of the screen, you're just going to press the login button and log in with your NBCC account. And so once you're logged into the service desk, there's going to be an option here to request a service. And so you're just going to choose the request a service option. And then from the service catalog, you're going to select the third option, which is titled Communication and Collaboration. Now to the far right, you're going to see the third option here is Event Planning. So we're going to select the Event Planning option here, and now we need to fill out the event type right here. So the event type from the drop-down, there's a few options for us. If it's a non-virtual in-person meeting, you can select that. If it's a Teams point-to-point, so for example, if we're going from the Moncton campus, doing a Teams meeting to the Fredericton campus, this is the option you would choose. If it's a live stream over YouTube, there's an option there as well. Or if none of these options apply, maybe it's something else, you can choose the other and then specify more details. But for the demonstration, I'm just going to choose the Teams point-to-point option right there. And then in the subject box, I'm just going to put something like a guest speaker on the Moncton campus to be live streamed to the Fredericton campus. And then in the event details section here, I'm just going to put in the details of the event. So the business program is going to be having a guest speaker come to the Moncton campus to talk about writing business proposals that they'd like to have live streamed over Teams to the business class on the Fredericton campus. And so for the start date and time here, I'm just going to select the little calendar. Now one thing I do want to point out is it does take a second for the calendar to load. So once you click on it, it is a little bit slow loading. So I'm going to say on Thursday, June the 20th is going to be the event. It's going to be at, we'll say 1 p.m. and it's going to last until the 20th of June at 3 p.m. So it's going to be a 2-hour event. So again, the calendar is a little bit slow loading here. So we got June the 20th. And then we click on the time here. We're going to go down through till we get to 3 p.m. Select that. 3 p.m. here. Now, if you require the attendees of the event to have Wi-Fi access, so if they're external to NBCC and they need Wi-Fi, you can check off the box here. But for the demonstration, I'm just going to leave it blank. The source site, so this is where the event is going to be taking place. So in this example, the Moncton campus is where the guest speaker is going to be. You put the room number in the room number box here. And so will the source site require a podium and or security guard on site? If so, you're just going to check off the box right here. So if I want to have a podium on the Moncton campus for the speaker, I can just check off the little option right here. And then there's some source site requirements. We do encourage you just to read through this to get the information. The participant site. So this is going to be the site that's going to be receiving the stream. So it's going to be the Fredericton campus. So Moncton will be the host site and the Fredericton campus will be participating. Will the participant site require a podium and or security guard? For this demonstration, we're going to say no because they're just going to be receiving the video. They don't need a podium or security. And we're just going to scroll down here. Now under the additional items here, we need to fill in the information. So on the Fredericton campus, this is the IT items needed for the Fredericton campus. So we put in the room number here. So I'll just put in, for example, 4567 as the room number. And what are the IT items required at that site? So we're going to say they only need a couple of things. They need a data projector. So I'll just choose projector. And maybe we want a screen. So we'll choose a screen. Maybe there's not one in the room. And then technical support during an event, just for somebody to pop in and make sure it's working okay. Now we're going to look at the Moncton campus. So this is the source site. So what IT items are required at that site? So we're going to say they require a Meeting Owl camera for the video stream, and we'll also choose a projector as well. We'll also choose, maybe we want a PA system, a public address system. For the audio, we want technical support during the event to make sure things go okay. And we're going to have the host is bringing their own laptop, so we'll select that as well. So now we've got those options here for IT. And then the last thing here is the Moncton campus, the facilities item. So the room number is here, so we want them to have a podium. So because we checked off that box above, we can choose the podium option right here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to, if you see the load more at the bottom here, you're going to click on that option. And the reason you're going to select the load more is because if you don't select it and you press place request, sometimes an error message comes up. So just make sure you press that load more option. And if you need to attach a file, there's an option here as well. So now I'm just going to choose place request. And then it's going to confirm the items here. So you can see all the things I've requested here, the requester information here. So request for someone else. If you're requesting this on someone else's behalf, you can check that off and fill in the box. But for the demonstration, it's just going to be for me. I'm going to confirm it. And so once the ticket has been received, you will receive an email right here acknowledging that the ticket has been received. You'll see the ticket number right here. And so all of the tasks that will be sent out to the IT teams, for example, on the Moncton campus, on the Fredericton campus, and the facilities team at the Moncton campus will deal with the podium. So this concludes the video on filling out the event planning form at the New Brunswick Community College.